Good morning and welcome to the 445 Productive Through Joy show with your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher. The show airs each weekday morning, hella early, at 4:45 a.m. Here on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel, then 4:45 p.m. on Facebook. Therefore, the show's title. Today, we're talking about spiritual practice and productivity. What is the connection? Wow, between having a consistent and powerful spiritual practice and its ability to move you towards your goals and objectives. So thanks for being here. If you're new, please become a subscriber right now by hitting that subscribe button. You can also go to productivethroughjoy.com to see about us. We speak to groups, schools, and organizations about being productive through joy. Um, Allow me to say a few words about myself. This is your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher, author of the New York Times bestseller Raising Fences, author of the acclaimed historical novel Americus, author of the spanking brand new Animating Black and Brown Liberation, a theory of American literature. I'm on book tour for those last two books, coming, I'm sure, to a town near you. I'll be in Vermont at the Brattleboro Book Festival. I'll be in Kentucky at the Kentucky Literary Book Festival. I'm sure, coming to you. I'll be in Chicago at Northern Illinois University. I'll be coming soon. So thanks for being here. Today, we're talking about. I'm also the board president of the World Stage, a great 501c3 nonprofit here in Los Angeles. Also, my educational background is UC Berkeley as an undergrad, my master's from UCLA, and my PhD in English literature from the University of California at Riverside. I'm an expert at being productive, right? I don't say that to brag or boast, but people are oftentimes, almost always, surprised at my level of productivity, given how crazy my own personal narrative is. I am the product of a young girl who was violated at 16 in a terrible story, gave birth to me at 17, and subsequently gave me up for adoption when I turned a month old to an amazing single divorcee. Yet, at the time, no biological father, no adopted father. Listen, difficult times for the young MD. Yet, as Kool Moe Dee famously said, how you like me now? And if I can be this productive and be so through joy, we know there are many of us who are out there who can also be similarly productive. So thanks for being here. Let's dive in. Again, today we're talking about spiritual practice. Point one is that you want to have a spiritual practice. You want to find a way to create a consistent thing that you do hopefully in the morning when you first wake up. It can be as simple as starting a walk. When I first began my practice years ago, I began meditating, but couldn't get beyond 2 or 3 minutes because my mind was so mercurial. But just through time and practice, I was able to work it up to where it is now, which is pretty amazing. Point two is that you want to lean upon it and be consistent when you're in your practice. When I'm not consistent in my practice, I am not this guy. I didn't wake up like this. This takes work. This takes practice, right? It doesn't mean that it means that you're just working from the inside out to be your highest self, which goes right to point three. As you are working from the inside out, as you are practicing in your home, as the Gnostic texts talk about, you will then be able to go out and do this work in the world in a real way that's authentic and powerful. People are going to recognize it. You are going to attract the folks you need to help you do what you need to do. Boom goes the dynamite. That's all for today's show. We air each weekday morning, hella early AF at 4:45 a.m. Thanks for being here. Holla at your boy. Come see me. Let's see each other. Thanks for being here. Until then, let's talk about it and be about it. Deuces.